This episode is sponsored by The Real Cost. If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals that can damage your lungs. As the haze of the pandemic starts to lift, for now, and everyone is gathering for the holidays, get ready to celebrate them the Nintendo way by making all your friends and family hate each other. Mario Party Superstars. Jump into a series that's bred more contempt than Monopoly and weddings combined for another filler entry designed to kill time between their actual video games by creating a collection of old stuff and slapping Star on the title. In their usual cash grab of trying to scrape together extra dough from games you had but lost in your garage. Then relive the Mario parties of your youth before you destroyed your friendships by playing Mario Party. As Superstars takes the maps and minigames of your early childhood and just makes them look less like Roblox without actually changing anything, which makes up for being unoriginal by at least not having any terrible motion control gimmicks, in a game that takes everything back to basics, giving you way fewer excuses for when your nephew beats you for the 4th time. Cussing at a child is fine when you're also a kid, but frowned upon in your 30s. Rush into the usual hustle of the Mario Party games and choose between some of Nintendo All-Stars with no practical differences, except for some reason you think picking Yoshi makes you win more. Then choose between one of 5 classic multicolored gauntlets taken from the first 3 games to run around in literal circles collecting coins and stars at the speed of plate tectonics and deciphering the special gimmicks of each stage that will either give you untold riches or totally ruin any chance you have of winning, often both in the same game. As you're pushed off the map, have the star moved from right in front of you, take out a second mortgage as you land on the 14th Bowser space, or just have your star stolen right out of your hands by someone you nominally like. All in between playing minigames for money, like that's something people actually enjoy. Then push through as this hellish cycle repeats over and over again, until you finally get to the end of your rounds and everything is tallied up, only for you to lose because someone failed upwards for stepping on the most red squares or something. In a system that feels like running a triathlon just to play Russian roulette, but with 5 bullets, that despite all these years of playing will never numb the rage you feel at being made a fool by the uncaring whims of this game. And yes, I know that you can take bonus stars off, but is that really worth getting roasted by your friends for the rest of your life? You decide. Revel in the nostalgic warmth of the classic Mario Party minigame that has the atmosphere of having a knife fight in a Toys R Us, and replay some of your favorite classics like, what am I doing contest, My Controller is Bad excuse time, that doggone game before it was a meme, and straight up Bad Luck Boogaloo that pushes the limits of your mental sharpness, reaction time, and coordination just for you to realize that you don't have any, as you fight tooth and nail for every last coin you can possibly get your grubby little hands on in brutal competitions like hitting a button a lot of times, and sometimes splitting into teams to straight up bully a person. Unless you're playing with someone that hasn't stopped playing Mario Party since it came out, who will just sweep up everyone that actually plays games for fun. Because Mario Party stops being that the moment someone gets booed to steal your crap. In an experience that's kind of like a game of Little League, in that just as many belligerent adults take it way too seriously.
Is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America.
So spam those stickers and get ready to party for a return to form that, despite literally being the same thing with a facelift, is still a solid method to avoid having to keep up a real conversation going at an actual party. And a great time, as long as you win, because there is no better pastime than feeling good about yourself at the expense of everyone else. Starring the popular guy at the party, the popular guy's brother that doesn't drink, the hot sorority princess, her not as hot friend, the dude that is there to sell drugs, the dude buying those drugs, someone's dog, the girl that's way too into astrology, the jock that won't shut up about his gains, the total prude, and the guy that gets too drunk, vomits on the carpet, and ruins everyone's night. Mario Blooper Game. Okay, I know that there's a warning now and everything, but you haven't really played Mario Party until you've given your palm nerve damage. Vaping can expose you to toxic metals like nickel, chromium, and lead that can damage your lungs. I'm in Fortnite now. Believe it. Is that a Kotick on my money balls? Can you hear the approaching ruin? Ah, that was a love fart. Bring back dislikes.